What's poppin', earthlings, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamar, if you don't know already, and I'm 17. That's about it. That's it. End the video. Hey, it's obviously a story time. You read the title. And I've really been debating on if it should be like, I wouldn't even say played. I would just say wasted my time. We're gonna go with wasted my time. And I had to Google it first to make sure that my version, or I guess the same meaning of, I guess, played, is the same. I had to write it down. Let's hop on. All right. Always text, never call, no internet. No, wait, no, hold on. No interest in meeting friends, going MIA, disappears, not interested, and their texting persona is different from real life. Now, I got this from like a couple sources off of Google, and I just had to look it up because I don't know. Some people definitions of that is different. So I just want to do like an overall internet thing. So let's start. Basically in my 10th grade year, I've never dated anyone. Like, when I say I've never dated anyone, I've never dated anyone. I never went on a date. I've never went on a date. I've never like really done any of those things because freshman year, I don't know, I was very much focused. I kind of regret the first half. I didn't really do anything until like the second half. I did like a theater. But I was just like, I guess dipping, stepping my foot into I guess finding interest in people and like really actually liking people to where I would actually date them. And so I saw this one post. It was just like dating people was like going through a recycling bin. And at the time, I've never been in a recycling bin. So I wouldn't even, it's like the first week of school, there was this child, because I wouldn't even consider, it was a child. And, you know, people always be like, oh, Tamar, you give your number out so easily, excuse me, I could change my number. I can give you a text now number. Do you know that? Do you know I could have been giving you that? Do you know there's something called block? I don't think you know about that. I don't think you do. Because I feel like giving my number is just like, I feel like it do depends, but at first I'm just a nice person. I don't think of I don't think of the potential of doing that anytime soon with anybody. But I just feel like my number could be changed. As long as you don't have my social security number, my birth certificate, or any of those major important stuff, then we're cool. We're all good in the bag of chips. But yeah, and so basically, I guess I was being too friendly. I was just like, hey, you're my friend. I didn't even get the number from him. And so then, after that, the school year goes on. So the child was a freshman at the time. And the thing was just like, he was okay. He wasn't all that in the bag of chips. How I would consider it was one of those, you know how like Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, they all have like those trials. That's what I consider it as. I consider it as a trial because I just feel like if it doesn't like fully, like, don't skip nothing, no skips, no doing all that, then it's a thing. But if it's like under 30 days, that's a trial. I mean, like, we was on the bus, so like we would have friends on the bus and we'd be talking, whatever. So by the time I end up getting the digits, his number, it was like later, and so it was like September. So mind you, homecoming was in October, like the beginning of October. So I wouldn't even say, I'm not the type of person to go into the talking situation. I'm not really that type of person. I just feel like this is what made me go back to how I really felt when I came to relationships, which was like, I feel like I should be friends with you first. So if something do happen, we have a friendship foundation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. I wouldn't say I'm happy I went through this, but like I'm happy I realized that like it's important to always build a friendship first before you try to go into a relationship or into whatever. And so then it was September, and so I guess I was just like, okay, since we're like in this situation, why don't you, I guess, like start meeting my friends or whatever, like, just to see how they feel about you. But the thing is, for me, is that like I feel like I really like you the moment like you meet my grandpa. Yeah, because my grandpa is very important to me and nobody really sees him at all. Once you meet my grandparents, I feel like that's really the thing. And the thing is that like I have to like really like you. Like I have to be like I have to constantly, like when I say constant, like bring you up around my family and stuff like that and everything like that. But the thing is that like it wasn't like he was okay. Like he was okay. If you know me, y'all know I love me some Roman Reigns. If you don't know who Roman Reigns is, I'm going to need you to look him up. Because I don't know. Roman Reigns is just... Like, oh my goodness. Even his daughter and his wife, like they just make such a perfect family. And I'm just like, oh my God, you're all like so cute. But yeah, and so I love his family. I just like, come on now. Brought the idea of like, I told my friends and everything, and I brought the idea of him. Like, I was like, "Cause you want to go meet my friends?" He was just like, "Oh, I don't really want to meet your friends. I just don't like them." But in the morning time and at lunch, you want me to go over there with your group of buddies. That don't make sense, my guy. That don't make sense. Like, I understand, like, if you don't really want to meet my friends, but, like, the thing was just, like, the way you was talking about them was very much disrespectful. And at the time, I had some friends. No, I had a group, okay? I had a group. We would call it dysfunctionals. I mean, the dysfunctional is broken up now. But I had a group. And at the time, I mean, like, we were all cool at the time, and we all rode hard for each other, even though a lot of times it was a lot of shady stuff that went behind each other's back. We really rode hard for each other when it came to other people coming, I guess, for us and everything like that. So they were all, they were just being protective at the time, telling us to just watch out. And I was just like, okay. But the thing was just that, like, the more and more I went on, they were really concerned. And, Tamar don't listen. Like, I listen to, like, authorities and people that's, like my mother, my father, my grandparents. Like, authority people. But, like, when it comes to, like, other kids, like, my age and stuff like that, I have a really hard time when it comes to listening to other people about certain situations. Everyone I know can confide to this. I don't listen at all. And I just feel like a lot of times when I go my own route, 9 times out of 10, it's good that 1%, that 1%, that 1 out of 10. So, Labor Day hits. So, at our school, we have a pen, and then we have the district, and we have our last couple numbers. And so our last couple numbers are 9 times out of 10 our birthdays. But a couple years ago, like, we had to change our passwords. But some people's SIS password, which means the grade book password, were the same as the numbers and your birthday. So for some people, you can go in and go look at their, like, grades and stuff like that. And I mean, you can call me being sneaky all you want to, but I just need to make sure you're mentally there, okay? We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want anybody that's, you talking a big game, But when it comes to them grades, you not giving me scholarship, okay? I don't see, like, I need to see potential in you, at least if you trying. Like, your freshman year, you do not need to mess up at all because that's the foundation. You do not want to be taking summer school, and you do not want to be going in there as senior, going in them classes, looking stupid. Okay, we went through all that. I'm looking at the grades, and I'm like, sir, you sure talk a big game, talking. You say you on the varsity football team, yet your grades look a mess. The only good grade that you got is in gym, and that's the 84. All you gotta do is just dress up. What you do wrong? Like, I'm so confused. All you gotta do is dress up and participate. Participate? Yeah, participate. That's all you have to do. Proceeding. It's the end of September, and so October comes, and so, homecoming hits. And so I was a part of the dance team. And so, we were dancing, and we was at the football game. So, I meet him at the football game the same day, like, homecoming game or whatever, the same day as homecoming 9 times out of 10. I go up to him, he automatically don't recognize me. I'm like, oh, okay. So, I went over to my friends. He's looking. I'm not. I turned my back and I went to where there's some, I guess, upperclassmen where they were at and who I knew. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, okay? You're not gonna make me out here look stupid. You're not. You can look stupid with them grades. That's what you can do. That's what you can do. So then after that, homecoming, I saw him and I didn't say nothing. You wanna know why? Because I didn't have time for that. I saw him across the corner. He looked at me. I peeked at him, and I kept going with my little friends, and we danced our night away, and we went to IHOP afterwards. Like, it was no problem. We tried to talk on the bus. He obviously just blowing me off, so I was just like, all right, I'm not finna deal with this. That October, I did my hair. I went to football games. I was already going to football games because, like, I was a dancer, but, like, I went to, like, other games. Like, I went to my friend, one of my best friends at the time. He was a freshman football player, and so I went to go support him at his football game, which was at my school. So he plays at a different school. And so then I did stuff at the time. I went to go see wrestling. I did my hair. I dressed up almost every single day. I had one of my good friends, take pictures of me every time we was in honest geometry, girl. Oh, you couldn't tell me nothing. Now, the next month, I don't know what happened. I think I got tired of doing it. I really got tired of doing it. Only because, I like doing my hair sometimes, but then after a while, I was just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, this is when the rubber band method was hot, okay? This is when the rubber band method was hot. Piping hot, okay? It was a trend. After October hit, out of nowhere, November, he's sitting back in my seat. I look to my left. I said, why are you in my seat? He's telling me you've been looking good. I don't look good. I look exquisite. He wasted my time by asking me over text. I'm not the type of person who asks over text. So, you know what? I just pushed it away. Tell me I love you. Love? What you know about love? I don't love you. Saying that. Why are you saying that? And you just didn't talk to me for like a whole month. And now all of a sudden, you think everything's all good and dandy. I didn't mean that one bit. Used them just for, I said it so it can make him feel good. So it can be like, oh yeah, I got her. I didn't mean it. And you sent a blue heart. That was disgusting. So you know what I did? I sent green. And you know what? Slime. We were sitting on the bus and I was casually on his phone, playing some games. I go to contacts. I see my name still says Tamar, but you got females up in here with hearts that aren't red. That aren't blue, green, yellow, white. They are red. They got a little pink with a little arrow, the little roll around hearts. But mine just says Tamar. Okay. I addressed him to, I haven't changed it yet. Change it. So, we continue with sing after that. automatically now I'm riding the bus for like 3 days. Disappears, doesn't text me back. And when I came out of practice one time, I called him, like I FaceTimed him for the first time. We was on that call for like 5 seconds. I said, I will call you when I get back home. Do you know what do you know what he did? He said, don't call me back. And then hung up. I was just like, wow. So then after that, he was like, the next day, he told me something. I guess we was talking. I had moved out my seat. He told me something, why you move out your seat? I don't want to sit next to you no more. What do you mean? I don't want to sit next to you no more. Because now you're just being kind of just really disrespectful towards me. I don't like that. So, mind you, y'all, November not even over. So, then I was just like, okay. I hit him because he was provoking me. And so I hit him. He told me something. He said, don't make me embarrass you in front of your little friends. Embarrass who? Excuse me? Talking about something, you gonna embarrass me. If you gonna hit a girl, do you know what you are? Do you know what you are if you try to hit a girl? See, I said, can you get on my seat? He told me something not to get off. Sorry, who are you now? My father? Are you my father? So now you're trying to act something different. Now that we in person, and all of a sudden you big and bad. You just turned 15, don't know how to act. Sweetheart, this is not middle school no more. This is not middle school. I'm gonna need you to go pipe it down, okay? Go play with them people that you over there texting on that phone. Don't play with me. Go play with your mother.
Play with your fucking mother. Period. And I said that. Mwah.
That I found out a week later, there's a girl I guess there's a whole nother girl, and she looked. I'm just like, sir, so you just got a mini me? You just got a mini version of me because you're upset because I will not play by your little rules. I will not be controlled like a little puppet. I do not know who you think you are, sir, but I'm gonna need you to go back. Go. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna need you to go back. Go back to the drawing board because I don't know who you think you're talking to. Overall, I'm gonna need you to... This is not the 50s, okay? We are independent women. We do not need a man. Okay? Period. Yeah, that's the story. I mean, it's not all that in a bag of chips. It only lasts. It was a trial. That's what it was. It was a Netflix trial. This is the end of the story, y'all. I hope y'all kind of enjoy. I hope it wasn't all over the place as much. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you lovely people in the next video. Bye!